Hello, 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 my darlings. Today is Friday, and Jordan doesn't work on the weekend. So I have some great news to tell you. Well, and it's also a fall break, and in the Atlanta University Center, that's Spelman, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta University, Morris Brown College, and ITC. So we are on fall break, and so I actually you know, don't have to do this until Wednesday. I don't know. I'll probably be here Monday, you know, since I work for myself. Anyway, I have some great news today. I am so happy to announce that www.museumatlanta launched today. Yay! The date was October 1. That's October 1, 2023. But the great and wonderful and fabulous Beverly Maddox um, launched it today. She's gone on vacation October 1. So she said, girl, let me get that off my plate. The museum is great. I like the idea of a digital museum because all of this got to go somewhere. And when you go to go to the site, Digital Museum. It's called museumatlanta.org. Did I say that right? Oh, let me say it again. www.museumatlanta.org. All right? And visit the site. I have two great, wonderful artists up there, Blinky Lawrence Walden and Beverly Fontaine. Blinky's from Chicago. He lives in Jacksonville, Florida. And Beverly, Beverly Fontaine was Beverly Fontaine Williams. You may know her under that name, but she's Beverly Fontaine, the artist. I just think I'm just excited. I cried like a baby when I got the message that the site was up. I'm so grateful to God for the ideas that He gives me, the creativity. I mean, I've been this way all my life. I guess I had to live long enough, go through these cancers, go through life, get beat up to get to the technology stage so that I can leave on earth the work that God gave me. He let me stay here to get it out. And so we have the museum. It's launched. And I wouldn't have a digital museum. The idea came from L. Cornell Pearson, my student. He's been my student. He and Sean Walker, those are two students that have stuck by me, stayed with me, supported me, and pushed me, and understood the this of me, the creative part of me. And and they're younger. One is a little young, very young, and one is younger. They're not with me, 81. Okay. And so I'm just happy today. I'm just really, can you feel it? Can you see it? Look at all this I put on. My church member gave me this. Isn't it beautiful? It's just delicious. This thing is just delicious. It had a dress with it. I made it too churchy. I really wish I had a strapless something underneath, but that'll give it that little something I like. But I did this. I think this is nice. I like it. Anyway, I'm just excited. My friend Jarvis out in Cali called me. She was excited for me. And then when Lawrence saw it, he was happy. And I don't have a word from Beverly yet, but because she's out and about today. But I think she's gonna love the site. And I'll let those two artists stay up a while, and then they will stay there forever. It's forever. And then I bring two more artists on. And people, I want my own daughter. Over here, oh my God, beautiful photography by Evelyn Jeanette Sanders Swafford. But I got to get it, I got to wait for her to get it ready to give to me. But it's coming. So I'm in the house for the artists. And so I just can't wait to get hers up. And Amali Amafi, I'm hoping that she will. Well, I have some of her stuff here. I actually can do her site, do her work because I have her book, and she's giving me some personal pictures. I really don't. All I need is, I think I have a photo of her because I've done a lot of photography of my own with her. And let me see. All I need is a resume, and it's probably in the book. I probably could do a Mafia without her, but I'd rather have her. I'm just, and the rest of what I want is to connect my site, Museum Atlanta, with Spelman and Clark Atlanta and other places, especially in Atlanta, the Apex, the High, just connect what they're doing back to Museum Atlanta, and then hopefully it works that way. So I need some help. I need some, because I have a whole music thing that's still waiting for me. Tafasi Jeremy, bless his heart, the my music person plays for me and takes care of my music. It's like, when we gonna get back to the music, ma'am? I don't know. Can't we be friends? Just ask your neighbor. Anyway, I gotta get it because this song people have gotten married. This is a marriage song. 2 Junes have come and gone. People get married in June in the summer. I'm still over here in my hand. Something happened today. Ooh, this is just juicy. I love this song. Oh my God. And then I haven't played the piano. I have to play, all I know are 2 songs, but I can read the music for those 2 songs. I'm proud of that. Okay, what else? What else do I have going on? So, you all are funny people. I love Atlantans. They're so funny. You all are just so funny. Even my own daughter. Y'all are a different breed. Let me correct the list. So I want Dwight McQueen. Yes. I talked to him briefly. He may not, but I would love to have him. He's opened 15 clubs in Atlanta, and he wants, and so I don't know his clubs. What I'm talking about here are club life, my documentary in my mind, and what I'm documenting right here on A Slice of Life on September 29th, 2023. Oh, okay. Something fell. I'm sorry. What I'm documenting is club life in Atlanta, 1960 to 1980. Now, I'm taking a chance on 1980. I really am, because there were a lot of clubs over on Covington Highway that I don't have on here. Isn't this pretty? My mother gave me that. Hey, Mommy. She gave me that. Did she give me this? She gave me this. I think, who gave me this? This was from Wayne, I think. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I just get the thing about what people give you. I just honor when people give you something. Okay. Let's do it. My club life list. I think should be like 1960 to 1970, maybe. I don't know, but let's start with I don't know what I think I'm going to read. Okay, I'm going to try it without the one glass. I broke the glasses. Anyway, Palladium. So, listen, Atlanta people. 65 and older, that's why you're watching. Or otherwise, you're watching because you love me. But if you're 65 and older, then you ought to get a little something going on when I call your favorite place. Palladium Club. Oh, wait. Guess what I saw on the news today? Channel 5, Good Day Atlanta. A mock cocktail. You don't have to have a liquor license. Man, I'm looking for a place to have something where you don't have to have a liquor license, except that what I need, you need a liquor license. I need a liquor license. I say that all the time, and my daughter's a pastor. It's not going to be that hard a liquor, but it's going to be liquor. It's not going to be that hard, though. But there's somebody out there that's probably going to take the Bible and come and hit me across my head and disown me and they might throw me off the trustee board. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let me go with my list. Okay. Club life in Atlanta, um, circa 1960, circa 1980. Maybe that sounds better. Okay, the Palladium Club. Where were you? When I call these names, I want you to think about where you were. Because you're 65 or older, you know something about what I'm about to do. You know something about, oh, no, 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 I'm sorry. Some of you didn't go to the clubs, but you heard about it. Your cousin went. You didn't go. Okay. The Palladium Club, the Lincoln Country Club, roll calls, what I'm doing, club life in Atlanta. The Palladium Club, the Lincoln Country Club, the Living Room, the Pink Pussycat. I left out pink last time. The Pink Pussycat, Pascal's La Carousel, the Crow's Nest, not the one out there on Old National, but the one up on Peyton. Mr. B's Figure 8. Delicious. Old Ted's. Marco's over on Childress. Dots, down there on Simpson. The Royal Peacock. The Wallahaji. Let me see what I got over here. Okay. Let me go over here. Butch's. Butch. The Magnolia Ballroom. That's where they had the Kappa dance, all night dance, the morning dance, and the Deltas dance, I think. The Pals down on Auburn Avenue. The Builders Club, they say over on Chestnut. The Town Club in the little hotel that nobody came to town to live in, but it had a lot of business. I'm just saying. And then they talked about the casino across the street from somewhere. What did they write? What did they tell me about the casino was across the street from? It was on Auburn Avenue. The Casino Club. And then, I bet you all don't know anything about this. You got to be real Atlanta. The Railroad Club. Okay. I said, well, where was the Railroad Club? Did you know that I-20, it did a lot of things. It separated the black community. It tore up Auburn Avenue. It just, that's how they did, not only in Atlanta, but a number of urban areas. They put a highway right through and destroyed a lot of businesses in the name of progress. Yes, they did. That's what they said. That is documented. That's the study's been done on that. So don't say Georgianne said. Georgianne reads books. But I got to tell you about this place. I was told that the expressway went right through the Railroad Club, that there was a lake there, and people went fishing. It was kind of like a country club of its own. You went to the Railroad Club, you went there to fish, and they had some kind of spring water. I got all this from Archbishop John Lewis. I haven't even tapped into Skip. Skip got all kinds of stuff going on Vanishing Atlanta on his website. But I'm doing the oral version of the Georgianne story, my life story. And when I get a little bit of something, I can share it. So I commend Skip Mason and Morocco. I commend Archbishop John Lewis and there's somebody, Candy Tate. I commend all of you for taking the time to find a way or make a way, as we say at Clark College and Clark Atlanta University, to preserve our history, to make sure that maybe nobody's living that went to the Railroad Club, but the spirit of the people that were there, that they had spring water, and you could go fishing if you wanted to. People would bring their poles and go fishing, and that at the somebody lived and they said there was a beauty shop in there. See, we had a lot of businesses. We also had that irregular economy that Dr. Ralston Harper talks about, the number runners. You know, those are people who paid. They paid a lot of bills. They sent a lot of people to college. See, people try to put down our community. But you didn't let us have what was in your community. We didn't have white face privilege. I talked to a Jewish friend of mine today, and she tried to say to me, it just so happened that she has curly hair. So she said sometimes people say you look Jewish. Well, what does that mean? Because she has curly hair, she could be Latino, she could be anything. She could be black, white, purple, anything. So I told her, but what she had was white face privilege because she can come in, nobody would know she's Jewish, all right? And she and I can walk in the bank and they're going to acknowledge and know that there was a black woman in the bank. But in her case, they're not going to know she's Jewish. I'm not putting down what they're not doing to Jews. I'm just saying that the Jewish people got white face privilege, and they don't have anything written on them to say about their religion. But I can't hide. The where you gonna run, where you gonna hide, nowhere. So as I talk about these clubs, I think that was the last one, and all these places and our businesses and what we tried to do and what we tried to have. We had beauty shops and barber shops, and integration was can't say that. Um, integration was challenging. You just see, I thought the best thing, because I had come out of an integrated situation, I thought it was absolutely ludicrous that the same people who taught me in high school, the same people who, I visited, the same people who lived across the street from me, the same people who I walked and saw up and down the street, the same people who, when I went to the library, they were there to get my library card, the same people who took my ticket when I went to the movies, the Palace Theater, growing up as a kid, the same white people that I saw all of a sudden were off limit because I came south. That was ludicrous to me, which is why I marched. I was like, are you kidding? I just left some white people. That's what made me get off the train and go talk to the white man. The white man he was the janitor in there. Well, you mean I couldn't talk to him? He was sweeping. Yeah, I'm on my way to school. He's in there working his job. He's on his job, doing what he's supposed to do, which was to clean up the waiting room. And I can go in that waiting room, and he looked at me with disdain. I was like, you at work? What? I'm just trying to find out how to get to Spelman. Not knowing that the sign overhead said white only. His white face had more power than my black face, trying to find my way to a historically black college and university in Atlanta, Georgia. Amazing. Do you think I wasn't going to march? I think all 10 or 12 of us who came from the north, one person came from California. But I think the rest of us was like, what? It ain't even all of that. You see, if you're used to it, what is that? I didn't even know anybody was better than me because they were white. What? These same people. Because when you're growing up, you're a kid. You're a kid growing up. It depends on where you're growing up. My stepfather and my mother, we didn't have these discussions. Because I passed the Catholic Church. Black people and white people were the nuns. Everybody went back and forth. What? So I was at my church. It was all black. So it didn't click in my head that the people who went to this church over here were white and black. The people who went to this church over here were black. The people who went to school with me were white and black. The neighborhood I lived in was white and black. It wasn't even white and black. You see? That's the difference between the North and the South. We had some trouble up there now. Because I didn't know about the sundown town, Naperville, Illinois, that I went to school in as an exchange student was a sundown town. Really? Right there outside of Chicago? Oh, Lord. You see. So, I want our history to be recorded. That's what I'm all about, recording our history. And I'll do it this way. It doesn't cost me any money. And I'm finding clothes Like I haven't had this on, I don't know when, maybe once since she gave it to me. Who gave me this at Big Bethel? Somebody find out. I feel badly that I don't know who gave it to me. I can see her face, can't call her name. That's because I haven't been to church. I haven't been over there since the pandemic. I think one time when James Davis came. And not that I don't want to go. I like watching stuff on TV. Not that terrible. Not on TV, on the internet. Pandemic did something to senior citizens. We all have to get up. Whew, let somebody else do all that. And I've done all that. I worked hard at Big Bethel. I thought my job was at Big Bethel at one time. When Bishop Davis was there, I thought I worked for him. I didn't know for whom I worked. Oh my God. Oh, you know, some more young people out there, they can do all that. I can just sit and do some of this over here and take care of our history and ask because the Lord is taking care of me. And Big Bethel prayed me back to where I am. I ain't no lie. Big Bethel and some more people, you see. So I want this roll call, this club life documentary done. Everybody else can find me. If I owe some money, everybody else can find me. So if you got the money to do this, you know how to find me right here. Club Life. And then I want you to go to my that museum thing. Oh my God. I was actually looking for a building. I was like, Archbishop John Lewis was looking for a building. Candy Tate was looking for a building. Who had more sense than all of us? Skip. He said, I'm just going to get mine on Facebook. Mm-hmm. He did. And I thank you, Skip, for doing that because you got some good stuff up there. Can I have some of it to put over here? I know how Skip is. Skip don't turn loose nothing. It's okay. If you find these, I need these clubs, Skip. I need pictures of all these clubs. But I don't know how to put it up here. I don't know how to do that because it really wasn't impacting my life like that. But I was a young woman in Atlanta. I did go places. And my husband and I went places when I was married to Alvin. So, you know, I try to make sure there's a connection with me and the subject. I don't want to bring in other subjects because this is not this kind of program. Y'all need to start that program. This is the Georgianne Thomas Show. Georgianne Thomas, a slice of life. Georgianne Thomas, a slice of life. And it's her life. And if I had the chance to put in a book, I would. But this is much more fun. Much more fun. You know how, you don't know when I've had these pens. Oh my God, aren't they just delicious? You can't do all this in a book. All right, so it's Friday. And I need to go. I need something special to eat and drink. I had something special today. One of my friends brought me, I love Baltimore. Oh my God, Baltimore seafood. I can eat their food all day. Ooh, they high too. But it's delicious. Baltimore seafood down on Cascade. Delicious. I think the place up in I heard the food, she has a place up like towards the West End. I heard she has a place there and it's about $65 for brunch, but I heard it is to die for. You know, people buy what they want, do what they want, say what they want, go where they want. When people tell me, oh girl, I was just so busy, I don't even take that. I don't hear that. I don't hear I'm busy. You know why? Because people do what they want to do. And same way, you know, I love Initiated Hartley, Initiated Hartley. That group, those youngins over there, they got some stuff for you. I listen to them. They're like class for me. They talk about people, men do what they want to do. When a man tell you A, B, C, and D, that's BS because they do what they want to do. They choose who they want to choose. They like who they want to like. They give their money to whom they want to give the money to. They take care of whom they want to take care of. It's not anything you can do about that once a brother make up his mind. That's just it. You need to let that alone. I haven't gotten to dating after 65. Ooh, I got something for y'all on dating after 65. my own personal stories. If you're gonna tell the story, and I got some friends who dated up to 65, and I got some younger, older. I don't say don't do it. I don't say don't do it. No, I just say I don't know. This is my phone's carrying on. I just say how you tell yourself don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. Although I got a couple couples that's been together a long time. I mean, he was 20 and she was 40. And now he's 50 and she's 70. They're still together. Whew. That's some love right there. What's love got to do? Got to do. I don't know where that is. So anyway, so I hope, darlings, that you liked all my little stuff. I learned a lot. I love having. I may have to have Skip on and Archbishop on. I don't know how to do that. I know I want Dwight McQueen to come on to talk about these clubs. And let me see what I have everything. The Railroad Club. I don't know that one. I didn't know it. I didn't know it. I didn't know that. I didn't know that one. I knew a lot of them though. And then I didn't know somebody sang well down in Dots because I said, "Ooh, I don't do Dots." And my person said, "Don't you remember the good singing? Somebody could really sing down in Dots." Where are all those people that could really sing in Atlanta? What happened to them? It's like me. Am I saying I can really sing? No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying that I'm talented and that I can write music and I can write lyrics. But people like me, what happens to the people like me? What's happening to the people like you that's out there that can sing? You should do a cabaret in the high rise. I have found so many things for y'all to do. You should do a cabaret till I get my club. I need my club. I need my friend that had a club on Hamilton. You need to have that reopen that club for a daytime club and go get all the high rise people and let them come out. We need a daytime club. Who has that? Who could do that? With and have the mock cocktail people there. So you don't have to have a liquor license. Oh, a BYOB? Where's senior citizens gonna get their liquor from? Poor English, all of that. I bet you it'll be packed with the best liquor ever. A BYOB during the day, they don't need to have that. They need mock cocktails. I like the whole mock cocktail better. I heard there's a place downtown where you can get mock cocktails. Because sometimes you just don't want to drink, but you want to be out. You want to look like you got a drink. I used to drink grapefruit juice that looked like I had gin and tonic. Can't stand gin. Ugh, I'm sorry. Anyway, but I think we could do that. It would just be so much fun. Anyway, I got the whole cocktail thing going for you guys. I have the roll call of the list. I have my museum, www.museumatlanta.org. I hope you like it. And I have these stories here. You can go back to the beginning, 1942 with me, and come on up to 2023 with me. God, I am so glad I did this. I am so glad I'm doing this. People can say what they want. I am so happy I'm doing this. Can y'all find me some glasses like this? White with the yellow tint. I found everything but white with the yellow tint. And cat eye. Kind of cat eye. It got to be cat eye now. Because I don't know what this is. $1.25. I've looked everywhere at the dollar store. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, something happened today. We have got to get this song out. This is the love song. I wrote this song for somebody. I had a muse. I did. I wrote this for him. Something I didn't know. I felt your heart met mine, and I knew for sure. You got to get this song when you get married. You gotta get this. And I gotta get with Tafasi, Jeremy Johnson, to try to get it recorded somewhere. Cause can you believe this? Oh, it's time for me to go. Can you believe the very time I got everything I needed for the last taping, the guy went out of business. My person he didn't go out, he closed his business. I mean, an awesome engineer. What the heck? An awesome engineer. Golly. You know, I would not answer this phone. I would not answer this phone on air if it were not my daughter. But it is my daughter. And so I'm going to talk so she can hear that it's me and I can call her right back. How about that? Isn't that how you do it? Because she will have this is my last thing. When we get a certain age, 65 and older, you know what I'm talking about. When did they get to be the mother and the father and start telling us what to do? When did that happen? When did that happen? When I start answering, but I think it's nice though. But sometimes, like, well, you're like, girl, I'm grown. You know how you try to be grown, and then you still got to call them for something. I know children laugh at us behind our backs. I know my daughter laughs at me with her friends that got parents my age. Because we think we know, and we think we so, and we think we this, and arthritis and Uncle Arthritis and Uncle Everything come and knock on the door and remind us who we really are. I love you guys. Have an exciting weekend. Please listen to my music, subscribe, write me a note, and join me on www.museumatlanta.org. And have a great weekend. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.